Tiphereth, stop killing Tiphereth. Enoch has always been dead, though, let's be honest. So we need someone who resists black damage down here to deal with the new queen. And we didn't really get any new equipment, except I got a crossbow, actually. Let me give that to Aru. A single crossbow to save the world with. Let me read the suit, because apparently heal a small amount of SP to employees in the same area ever. So, okay, so that's not that great, but I mean, it's useful. Tiff dragging Tiff's course around like a security blanket. No, I wasn't able to get any lob points because the mountain got out and I couldn't fight it. So now that Aru has a crossbow, somebody can get a spear, right? Somebody who has penitence, probably. So people... Actually, I'll give Shadow the spear because he has a gun and the gun is garbage. Oops. In fact, Shunet and Bong Bong... Or not Bong Bong. Who's the other person? Freychund. You can have cute. It's better than Zayn this early on. We are going to hire a boyo still. Even though he can't be that good. We are going to hire... Oh god, this name. What the heck is that name? I don't even know how to pronounce that. And you're going to have a very specific job for today. I can't say it either. Alright, who's a good black resist that can work down there? Preferably somebody with early eye temperance. Because, yeah. I mean, to be honest, I can have Ricky work on it, and then he can do the thing. Alright, let's begin the management. We're probably going to end up having an end of the day that's very similar to last time, though. Down. I'm not going to give them ego? No. He has a very specific job for today. We're gonna wait until this is at full information. They get nothing. They lose. Good day. What are you talking... Oh, yeah, we do have all three magical girls, don't we? I completely forgot about that. We do actually have all of them. He looks so happy. He's just happy to be here. Okay, 3 minutes and 20 seconds is how long he needs to be in. Okay. We'll start with these two, because they're the most dangerous. Wouldn't your repression work be a higher chance to win, because you have higher justice? Or is that not... I don't think that's how that works, but, like... It is repression, right? Yeah, common. The mountain has such strict work requirements. Just work on the Queen of Hatred. I'm gonna work on all of them. But I need to work on all of them is the thing. I need to get their information so I can buy their shit. No. Okay. Imagine how annoying Jester would be in this game. I have no idea how that would even work in this game, to be honest. Oh no, its weaknesses. It's weak to red. Okay, so that crossbow is helpful. Cool. Are you done yet? Yeah, you're done. No. That's, like, barely a problem. You know what? Just go back in. Can do more attachment work here. She weren't weak to... Oh, you're not weak to black. What was I thinking? Hang on. Fine, do attachment work with her. We have to do both. Let's start with this, because it's easier to deal with the Queen of Hatred, I feel. Now they are dead, right? Yeah, they're dead, but that's fine. Because, see, the thing is, if I get a yes, well, it's been going for a very long time, they're actually a complete god when it comes to working, so I'm not, like, worried about them at all. Can you at least... Oh, my god. Okay. Well, that didn't take long. Let me guess, you're gonna breach? Hold on, I want to buy your shit first. You're gonna breach, right? Yeah. How high is the chance, by the way? The normal probability. It's done it every single time. Alright. Show me where you're gonna go. There. That's not bad. Everybody except for Shadow. And everybody except for Special. Get over here so we can fight that thing. Get down there. Don't let it kill more than it needs to. It is weak to Pale and still... Oh no, it's taking like 10 damage from it, actually. Just keep hitting her. It's actually a lot of damage for you guys. I just watched a ton of clerks just walk into that hallway. Where is she? Top there. I mean, SCP can just shoot her a bunch, I guess. May as well, right? Clerks that enter this hallway are going to be dead anyways, so... Clerks saw death and embrace... Stop! Is she really going right there? Like, what? SCP, keep shooting her, I guess. Like... Want to kill it before the mountain gets out, preferably. Can you finish her off? It's gonna be close. Yeah, you got her. Perfect. Alright, how close is Mountain to getting out? He's not running yet. That's good. Alright, now if I remember right, the Queen really likes attachment work. So that's good. I don't know if Ricky can do it. But I think the point was that I have Ricky work on it until it is in its bad state, and then have somebody else deal with it. Talking about a villain, huh? This work takes a long time. Alright, good job. You did good, Ricky. Oh god, she has so many guidelines. Why do they all have to have so many guidelines? I hate it. Your stats are pretty decent. I don't remember taking you out of the machine, though. Okay. That's some pretty strong stats. I legitimately do not remember taking him out of the machine, but I guess it might go automatically after a while. He's gonna die. There's no doubt about that. I'm gonna send him into We Can Change Anything at the end of the... Who's getting punched? Ah, thank you, Charmander the Knight, for the follow. Who's getting punched? Where's Punishing Bird? Oh, why'd you go all the way around just to fight them? Alright. See, the annoying thing is that it's gonna eat people. Somebody who has chicken gun can deal with this, I think. So you. Who's the other person with the chicken gun? I don't remember. Sure, you've got nothing. Oh, it's Ricky all the way down. You know what? I think it'll be fine, right? Unspecified. What's it weak to? I never bought its escape info. Okay. It's weak to red. I don't have any red guns, so... Yeah, I guess Ricky can make his way up here. It doesn't really matter. Great. This is so good. Can you guys stop walking into it? Please. Okay, let's get more guidelines. At least we got some success rate on her. And at least we won't have to deal with her trying to breach when dawn happens. That's good, I guess. Mountain is down 1 tier, but he is freaking just chilling still somehow. Can you not? Come on, you're better than this, Ricky. This is why I need to train his temperance, because he's bad. At least he's not going to get a bad result, but still. He'll get healed. Good thing about Meat Lantern deaths is that it doesn't leave corpses. That's true, I guess. Yeah, so then info's pretty purged, but you still got all of these idiots down here that I can't do anything with. Just got back from work. Any more apocalypses? Not yet. Yeah, King of Greed is going to breach again. I don't know why I'm so bad at working her specifically, but guess we'll just have to deal with it. Every single time I get a bad work on King of Greed, she breaches. But there's nothing I can... That's perfect! Oh my lord. Actually perfection. No more music. Just pain. Good god, that noise! She keeps eating corpses. Okay, get out. Where's the portal? Because you can tell where she's gonna go next. Thankfully. Down? Really? You're going to Central. No, I actually don't know where she's going. She did go to Central. Issue is... I can't kill her in that hallway when she's facing that way. That would have been the perfect hallway for this if she was facing the other direction. Welcome to Assad's clerk killing corridor. We got Meat Lamp, we got King of Greed, and soon we'll have Mountain of Smiling Bodies. That one smart clerk. Well, if they walk into that room, they instant panic anyways. So I'm not worried about it. There was apparently a corpse in there. Okay, that's way more doable. Holy crap. Anybody who does not do red. Everybody in there does red. Okay. It's a little bit annoying, but we'll deal with it. Go, my umbrella-wielding champion. Ricky with his chicken gun just helping. Can you please kill her before she gets out of this hallway? That'd be really convenient. Thank you. Good. Alright. Oh, for God's sake, who got the thing? Another clerk got the thing from the tree. 'Cause breaching. Stupid King of Greed. Always getting out while I'm trying to do my job. I'm just angry at the King of Greed right now. This guy with his stun baton is gonna... Please hurry. Damn. Well, we knew it was only a matter of time. Red damage. Aru, where are you at? I need you to go down there and help, because, yeah. That'll be helpful. And of course, there's a corpse right here, so that's not good. Dawn's down. Everybody who's not Aru, go upstairs, because you're gonna need to get out of the way. Ah, yes. You go grab the heart. Quick, because you're gonna help. Where... Okay, I don't know where they all went. Ran, you're also going to help. Get downstairs. Give you a black shield, and we're just gonna send you in right now because we need to stop him. We need to try to suppress him. There's no way around that. Shield them. Okay, now get in front so that he moves slower. Keep fighting. Oh, he's actually doing red damage. I just noticed that. Oops. Or get down here. Why are you still down there? We might actually be able to do it this day. Move. You go up there because you're not going to be helpful. I didn't realize he was dealing red damage outside of containment. He only deals black damage once you get past the first phase. That's my bad. We're dealing a decent amount before he even gets out, so that's good. Oh, my shields are gone. No, they're not. Don't worry about it. Alright, you guys that I sent down to help, get into this room, because we're going to have to deal with him right away. Because that corpse is there, and that's not good. There goes the shield. It was going to happen eventually. Alright, move out. Target. Everybody shoot it. It needs to die now. It just stayed a corpse. It's big now. Okay. Now we have a different problem. Why are you still here? Get up. You also go down. You can wait, though. Your HP is not great. You know that. Black shield. We can probably deal with it, though. Hopefully. I'm going to need to give Ran a shield, too, aren't I? Yeah. Black shield it is. He actually didn't take that much, but whatever. Aru, maybe move a little bit further away so that you're not taking a shitload of damage. Like, right, gold, you need to go down and help too. How much health is blue on? That's an important question. He still has more than half. He's okay for now. I'm gonna run out of shields soon, though. That's not good. Oh, Ran, your health. What the hell? What's Ran's health at? Not good. If he gets hit again, I'm sending him away. Perfect. Nice. We can do this. We can officially do this. You guys have a shield. You need to move in front of him so that he stops moving. They're so low on HP, though. Aru, move a little bit further away. Keep shooting, though. We might actually do it. Holy shit. That crossbow is so helpful for this. Oh my, I'm out of shields, though. Please nobody die. How much health does Blue have? Blue is still good. What about Ran? Ran is the one that's really low. Come on, he's almost down. Get him. Yes! So we know we can do it. Easy. Yeah, alright. Congrats to that clerk. Yeah, how did he... How is he alive? How did he even manage to survive that? Good lord. He walked past Mountain, stopped panicking, and then started shooting. Also, I didn't realize that the Mountain did red damage in phase 1. I thought it always did black. What's Aru's crossbow? It's the Hypocrisy crossbow from the tree. Also, I think enough clerks died to that Magical Girl should be chill about it. So that's good. Why are you training Temperance on Queen of Hatred? Because it's good? What do you mean? That clerk isn't ever gonna die. What's his name? Ada 50 is the clerk that shall forever live on in our hearts. And if that clerk's design showed up as an icy mook. That would be cool. I mean, Ada 50 is officially strong, so I don't see a problem. 27 boxes? Blue, you're doing really good today. Just 26 boxes is all you need. Okay, you're already... Alright, if he gets a single bad, he... Okay. I guess we'll have to work on it another time, but that's acceptable. I do my job. Are you sure about that? Do we want to get the glove or the armor first? Because we should probably be able to get one of them today. Maybe the glove. We have another meltdown. Let's get the glove today. What do we got? Ah, yes. My favorite. Oh my god. Alright. Okay, for the rest of the day, let's just work these things and try to get their... Ooh, and try to get their stuff. Let's start with the king, because the king is most important right now. But again... Oh yeah, I can just shoot some clerks, can't I? You did say that thing about fry shoots for a reason, I suppose. There we go. That's 3 deaths. Mountain's still chill. Would have dodged a bullet. I mean, who was the guy that dodged Meat Lantern? That was that was... Who was it? It was you, wasn't it? Zavka just dodged Meat Lantern's attack. So, I mean, with 1 justice as well. Like how people have started to adopt Ada 50. There's always a clerk that gets something like that happen to them in these playthroughs, though. And then we'll get the meltdown started. Don't let me forget to send this guy into We Can Change Anything before the end of the day. Having that plus 81 health is going to make him a lot better. I don't really want to wear the face of my face. Too bad. We need you to have good equipment. Now you go work on the tree. What's the best result here? It's all the same. He's at like max temperance anyway. Oh, never mind. I didn't have a choice. I had to send somebody into the machine. Like, it's fine though. He'll be okay. Here, watch. We can do it 4 times, so I'll just put him in there again. What did I just hear? Oh, it's this thing, right? Alright. Let's get as much points on these girls as possible as well. You're gonna panic, aren't you? That's fine. Yeah, it should be fine. What's he... Get out! Good God. Oh, he's the fighting kind. He's T-posing. Get away, Juan, or whatever your name is. Or you could just die. That works. Ah. Aru may have killed him. That's unfortunate. Well, at least the problem is solved. Nice going, Genghis. Alright. Well, that's fine, I guess. They auto-leave the machine once you pause. That's why he got out at that one point. I was wondering what was going on with that. I am a sociopath who smiles after killing his entire team. You didn't kill the nameless guy, you only killed Townbreaker. So he had 2 deaths, that's not too bad. We still got 15 lob. Panicked 1, dead 2, right at the end of the day. Your stats appear to be all maxed out now, which is nice. Ricky has maxed out Temperance, at least. Neutral also appears to be maxed out, so that's good. So we've got a few new full-strength employees. Now for a movie. Game? The human mind is a melting pot of feelings. Memories, obsessions, wishes, agonies, and the feelings of happiness and sadness. Stronger emotions have stronger impetus. The combined effort of numerous people has brought Lobotomy Corporation to where it is now. We had to keep on with various experiments. Just as we hire new employees now, we recruited numerous people for the experiments. There was not a definite shape at first. Then it slowly assumed a form. Finally, A understood while he was studying the changes. Their abilities, where they lived, their jobs, and their strengths were not so important. Yeah, I see a lot of hydrates. I'll do it in a second. What was required was a massive amount of energy. This meant we had just one single thing to pay attention to. It's always floating around, left to rot at the back of everyone's head, twisting your mind until you are left with nothing but self-loathing. The subconscious. Come to think of it, I haven't properly asked for your opinion. Do you truly wish to meet A? I don't really. You may think that now is not the time yet. Actually, I'm not sure if I want to meet him right now either. What I've just said shall remain a secret to A, of course. When his long journey ends and he finally returns, at least I, if anyone, should go and greet him, don't you think? Manager, how do the Sephiroth appear to you? You must see them as humans, just like yourself. Irritation, smiles, desire, and frowns color their faces. A range of emotions much more human than myself, perhaps. However, are you aware of a key fact? If there were to be any AI in this place that would be sophisticated enough to be considered as a human in terms of appearance, only I would fit that criteria. Haven't I been telling you since the beginning? I am the one and only truly superb AI here. To witness the essence of things is not at all important in this place. All that you see is distorted and filtered quite heavily. Everything here is constructed just for you. Perhaps you could understand it better if I put it that way. Here is Tiphereth, whom you already know. What kind of stupid question is that? Who do you think it would be otherwise? That dumbfounded expression never ceases to amuse me. To tell you the truth, this part is usually where it gets boring, but that great expression of yours does give me a chuckle. You don't happen to think I'm the only one, right? Every Sapphire you've seen is just like me, and that same goes to the Sephiroth you'll meet in the future. All thanks to that stupid AI ethics amendment. Next, here is the place where we were born, and where we will return to someday. Maybe after everything is over, we will rest here, singing the song of our hometown. I hope your next version will last longer, Tiphereth. Well then, Tiphereth, I will send the next one over whenever he is ready. Thank you, Lady Angela. So this is where everyone was.
It took me long enough to find you guys since we were in the meeting room. What's happening, Malkuth? Netzak asked me to fetch a document from the other Tiphereth. Oh, I'm afraid it's not ready yet. Something urgent turned up, and make sure to tell Netzak that he should show up himself next time. Well, Netzak said he's a bit busy. I'll tell him to visit you another time then. Why are you uppers all the same? Netzak isn't busy at all. He just doesn't want to move. But I'm having fun with this errand. Oh, you're replacing Tiphereth right now. Looks like the cycle's getting shorter. It must be concerning, Tiphereth. Don't worry about me. Just be mindful of your notebook. It looks like it'll fall apart to shreds at any moment by the looks of it. Oh, it is. Thanks for your concern. It was a pleasure to see you too, Manager. Nice to meet you. I'm Tiphereth. You can skip the introductions, Tiphereth. Right now, it's time for you to examine the plan Netzak gave us. All right. What do you mean, what happens to him now? Ah, are you talking about the machine we just discarded? New errors could pop up if the old one is not completely terminated. And that'd be very troublesome on my end. Well, I am in charge of the Central Command. There are two of us at the same time. I always feel like I need more than two of me around here.
Without a single containment unit's cliff-off meltdown. Okay, Tiphereth.
Oh, hello, sir. Sorry, I'm quite busy. I still haven't finished even half of what I've written down in my notebook. Hey, I heard extraction experiments are going to be conducted. When I looked over the list of participants, I couldn't find my name on it. I mean, there's probably a ton of reasons behind it. Maybe I'm just not good enough for the experiment yet. But may I join the experiment too? I've learned a lot here. I'm sure I can help you in some way. I'll be sure not to disappoint. Hello, Manager. It's sad to not have enough talent, isn't it? If someone doesn't look back towards you, what does that mean? That they don't acknowledge you? That they don't even care about what expression you may be making? That they feel no need to see what you're doing, as they've already come to a conclusion? Have you ever clawed and scraped at the floor, writhing in pain? It really does sound excruciating. But in reality, the moment I completely lost my fingernails, I felt nothing. You stare at the flesh where your fingernails used to be, and just before you lose consciousness, when you feel that you aren't yourself anymore, you start to laugh frantically, even though it's not funny at all. And on the ground, you catch a glimpse of someone's shadow and their feet as they look down on you. Guess whose feet those were? When the person who disliked looking back so much finally turned around, everything was over. Did you see the fragments of despair from there? Or were you staring at the bits of my fingernails scattered on the floor? That was the exact moment I knew true helplessness. Without you, I'd never have known the feeling. Thank you so much. Now, what about you, Manager? Have you ever felt helpless to control anything? When unbearable things pour down from somewhere that isn't your body and overwhelm you, it just feels so awful to be helpless, being out of control of yourself. Come on, please tell me. So I can feel rewarded, just a bit.
Elijah was impatient, and her impatience caused many common mistakes. She once went on a long, winding filibuster of why she needed to finish the experiment, but I don't remember the details. Whenever she was told that she wasn't ready yet, I could see the strong desire in her eyes. It was a craving, a bizarre obsession. If another person had been in my place, they may have turned around for the sound of her hasty footsteps. Cogito was something that she couldn't access at her level of authority. The only task she was ordered to do was record the changes that occurred in the test subjects. She was aware at the moment Cogito was absolutely not ready for human use. When I finally realized what was going on, half her teeth had fallen out and... Kill me, please. Kill me. God, shut up. I don't need this alarm going on.
Are you discovering the deep scars that are inflicted upon this place? Manager, there's something I hadn't informed you of when we spoke for the first time. The Sephiroth, of course, wholeheartedly want to meet you. They admire you and follow you. However, at the same time, they earnestly yearn for you to be swallowed up in resentment and curses. Please be careful with them. Well, you don't have to pay that fact too much heed if you wish. What I mean to say is, you are free to go back to your daily routine. It's no big deal for me to fill their roles if some of our Sephiroth go mad. Though if you do, then you will lose something important forever. The seed that can break the cycle. Yasad, do you really feel nothing about this?
Try drinking some enkephalin. Close your eyes and open them again.
I am glad to see that you are not as feeble-minded as the other Sephiroth. It is important to keep a clear mind in any situation.
Gabriel, why are you scratching yourself so much?
Seeing as we're meeting again, you must have completed your tasks, Manager. I'd give you a compliment if I didn't have so much work to do. The information team has a task they must do periodically. You must have realized that there are some blanks in the abnormality records. Among the tremendous amount of information we gather, there are some that should remain off limits to the employees for security reasons. The names of the employees are one such thing. Any trace of them, what happened, their gruesome death, their desperate will to live on, all of that has been stripped from the records on the false pretense of expunging information. There is no way for me to know what the criteria for stripping the records are. They are set by another department, not us. We only manipulate the information we receive per orders. Isn't it funny? We've degenerated into a department that destroys and manipulates information as ordered, yet somehow we're still called the information team. Whenever I introduce myself as the Sapphira of the information team, I sometimes feel something bubbling up inside of me. Yasad, did you receive the documents to expunge? You will get the list of employees soon as well. Please do not forget to review it after you've finished your expunging the documents. Miss Angela, what do you think it means to remember someone's name? This is a work you regularly do. Why are you so emotional about it today? Maybe the names were marks atypical beings gave each other to engrave such another upon their memories. Someone might have named you Angela following the same concept. Yasad, if you happen to be too tired, please take a break. I knew you would say that. Referring to employees by name is not recommended here. When employees first enter the company, each one receives their own unique identification number. This is to allow the company to identify them using the minimum amount of personal information. We have their numbers in our data storage devices. Malkuth has never called the employees by their names ever since she started working here. Maybe she is the most ideal Sapphira among us all Sephiroth. I can't read. This is not to say that Malkuth deserves to take all the pain as well. None of us do. What kind of poor taste is that to lock us inside metal bodies and throw us into an endless loop of days that feel just the same as yesterday? I'm talking to you. What's with that oblivious expression? I heard you might be one of the architects responsible for our creation. The only thing I could do here is remember the names of a few forgotten employees and eternally despair, feeling nauseous from even a single breath of air. Have you had fun watching your guinea pigs run around in circles? See, I told you, I've been rotting from the inside for a long time. Gabriel was more rational than anyone else. He was unmoved even after hearing about what happened to Elijah. Some said he lacked empathy, but nobody realized that his emotions were festering on the inside. Maybe he began falling apart from long ago, ever since Carmen left this world. He slowly became expressionless. He wouldn't allow himself to even a paltry joy. He also couldn't stand having even the smallest part of his body exposed. We made a monster that was not supposed to exist in this world. We went too far to even turn back.
To not let what Elijah did be in vain, instead of taking the time to grieve, everyone knew that they needed to utilize this result to the fullest. He tried to maintain a facade of level-headedness, but his attempts to remain rational slowly morphed into an obsession. He started to wear long-sleeve clothing that also covered his neck. Not much later, he started to scratch himself harshly. We suggested he receive a complete medical examination to see whether he was contaminated or had an infection, but he refused. Health checkups were needed to prevent further damage. Persuasion became coercion, and coercion led to the use of physical force. He was tied and bound for the checkup, but he resisted so desperately that it was hard for us to watch him. Eventually, it turned out that he wasn't infected at all. Was that really fortunate, though? No, it wasn't. The examination did not resolve anything. He kept scratching himself, so harshly, even worse than before. When I saw him last, he wasn't lucid or cognizant to any human speech, and his body was completely covered in scratches. No one has seen him since then. Oh my god, this sound effect lasts too long. Don't worry, Hod. That's a very common side effect when you first take enkephalin. It's just like a light hallucination. It'll disappear after 2 or 3 times, so don't worry about it too much. For me, it was an employee whose face had half melted, crawling over my feet and grabbed me by the shoulders, asking me why I let her die.
That wasn't a hallucination or anything.
Then what? Are you trying to say that dead employees are suddenly coming back to life?
No, like, unbelievable things happen here. So maybe it is possible for dead employees to come back, as if nothing happened, right?
I'm not in any state to say this, but you don't look too good. Why don't you skip today's meeting?
I can't do that. We have an abnormality response training today. They need me to run the drill properly.
You're really something, huh? I don't think there's another Sapphira here who cares about their employees as much as you do.
Right? Look, Tiffany, I was right. I'm a good person. I'm a good Sapphira. Hello, everyone. Today we will
Are you still trying to play the good Sapphira?
be focusing on abnormality response training.
How many times do I have to tell you? You're only a sad piece of rusty scrap metal putting on the act of being a good person.
Now, I want everyone to pay close attention here. The abnormality we'll suppress today needs to be handled a bit differently than the others.
If you hoped that living such a lie would ease your conscience, that's really selfish.
Starting now, I will be explaining the method I devised. Please listen carefully.
At least the other Sephiroth are humble enough to admit that they're not perfect.
Quiet! Oh, sorry. Where were we?
Excuse me, Miss Hod, I have a question.
Yes, what is it?
Do you think that this training will make any difference? I mean, against that Longbird, it feels like whoever will die or live is all predetermined, and there's nothing we can do to change it.
Well, it should yield a better result than just doing nothing. At the very least, we can prepare a preventative measure rather than just wait helplessly to...
It's just all about luck. We'd be better off and more comfortable to simply accept that we can die at any moment while working. Just know this. You won't reach that paradise no matter what you do.
I'm doing this all for you guys, even the counseling campaign.
Now that you mention it, that compulsory counseling campaign is such a pain. We'd rather have a break time instead. Why is our department the only one that has to deal with these programs? It will keep repeating itself. Live with eternal sorrow and remorse in that metal mass.
Well, all of you would be dead by now if I hadn't helped you. Why aren't you thanking me? Do you want me to get rid of you like Malkuth does, before you even make the littlest complaint? Don't you say that I'm the bad one here.
Are you finally admitting to your awful nature?
Tiffany, why are you doing this to me?
I am not Tiffany. Oops.
Can't you even distinguish your own voice anymore? Yes, are you still having that sweet nightmare?
When I read the article detailing Michelle's suicide, it was just as our experiment was starting to show some progress. Michelle was the youngest among us. She was a timid and innocent employee. It made her an easy target. Maybe it was her fate to be used as a pawn of the wings that were alert to us, or of the head that would watch over us constantly. You likely didn't know things that would go the way they did. You'd never have thought that a puny kid like you would bring about our demise. You would never have believed the situation would end up so much worse than your intentions. You probably tried to comfort yourself in the end, telling yourself that you did the best you could. That in this world, in that moment, there wasn't any other option for you. But Carmen was the person who was trying to change this world, the world you resigned yourself to. If we meet again in hell, will I finally be able to forgive you? Stop with the Among Us jokes. Like, what is this? What is wrong with you all?